everybody, welcome to Bells for Recovery. I'm going to make this quick. We're going to get right into the workout. I just want to show you that you don't need a lot of room, 8 by 8 square feet, maybe not even that, and put some comfy clothes on. I still have my boots on. I just went outside. I just want to show you that you don't have to change into the best fitness clothes, or you don't have to get into the, sure, you want comfort, light clothing, but this workout you can do anywhere, anytime, and you can do it within instant if you only have 10 minutes. I'll have 10, and you'll just triple that, or you double it if you want 20, triple it if you want 30. So we're going to get into it, and I don't. This is my first Bells for Recovery, so I'm excited about it. Okay, excited about you being here. I would just recommend stand up and do some of the movements, but just watch a lot. You don't have to keep up with me. I'm going to talk a lot. I'm going to talk fast, but there's different exercises. Every one, 10 different segments. Everyone's a minute, and you'll see how this goes as we go along. Other than that, let's do it. Let's do it. We're up in 10 seconds. The clock will be running, and you're going to start with the mallet whips. The mallet whips. So start hitting arm circles like this and walking in place. This is a mallet whip. Tight arms. Go above parallel with your legs. Get a big step in. Just walk in place. I call it the whip. Walk in place. Sounds a lot cooler than just telling people that you just walked in place for your workout. You can say you did mallet whips. So keep doing it, okay? You're going to do that for another 20 seconds. So keep with the mallet whips. Again, reverse circles as you're taking this thing along. High knees, thighs above parallel. Take some deep breaths through the nose, expand the lungs, open up the chest, tag it, I call. Now, we're going to get ready for bell swings. Again, you can just be watching. You're going to grab your bell, and let's go over the technique. You have a quarter squat, and then pop your hips up into it. Think of your arm being the chains of a swing set, okay? And the bell is the seat of the swing set. It's a hinge where you are popping your hips into it. You're swinging it using your abs and hips. You're not using your arms. Don't do like this and resist on the way down. Don't bend way over like this. Take it about eye level and let that swing down. Let gravity take it from here and pop the hips into it. So you're going to do that for 40 seconds. You're going to get a 20-second break. Just feel free to keep moving with the whip during that 20-second break. And we'll hit the bell swings again. I'll keep going over the technique and form. It's a tough technique to get. So in 3, 2, 1, pop the hips into it. Notice, it's like a quarter squat. Quarter squat. Tagging your abs, maintaining the lumbar curve, and popping it up in. This is the glue. I call this the glue because it is so good for every muscle and tendon in your body. It gets your heart rate up. Focus on the breath too. Don't forget to focus on the breath. Inhale, exhale. Expand those lungs, pop those hips into it, and keep swinging for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. You want to keep moving, you can walk in place. You don't have to have the knees as high this time, but just keep moving, take a breath, expand your lungs. You're going to grab your bell at the top of the next minute. You're going to flip it up underneath your palms like this. In 3, 2, 1. So flip it up in your palms like this and do a high knee, which is the walk in place. I call it the high knee, or let's call high knees above parallel. We'll call the whip just walk in place, okay? Where you can just keep them low. The goal here is to get the thigh above parallel. Now, I'm starting to get warm. Look where my bell is. See the handle? Which way it's not like this, not like this. It's important that you hold that bell like this. For future stuff we do with the bell. Abs tight, palms underneath it, elbows underneath you, and get those thighs up and do the front hold high knee. Take a couple breaths, go ahead and put that bell down, ready for body weight hinge. It's just a hinge. You're hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees, taking the tailbone out and reaching for the toes. But the important part is you maintain the lumbar curve at the bottom of that hinge right here and tag it at the top. T meaning trapezius muscle, A meaning abs, G meaning glutes, tag. So at the top, very important to be aware of your tag. Remember, maintain the curve and hit the hinge for approximately a minute. Take breaks when you need to. This is your workout. And don't forget to take those big inhales through the nose. Expand those lungs. This is how the body moves, everybody. Congratulations for doing it. Now in 15 seconds, as you're hinging, check me out. You're going to pick up the bell. You're going to hold it in your right hand, and you're going to balance on your right foot. So grab your bell, balance on your right foot. Slight bend in your right knee right now. So slight bend in your right knee. Your hold, I call this the bucket hold. Open up the chest, shoulder blades back, chin off the chest, slight bend in the knees, and just hold that. And balance on that right leg. Doing the bucket, I call it a fourth pistol. That means you're kind of doing, a pistol is a one-leg squat. Go down about a fourth of the way. Open up the chest, tag your abs. When I say tag, I mean contract. Tag your trapezius muscle and tag your glutes. And hold and balance. Now feel free to switch legs and do the left side. Do the left side. Good stuff, good stuff. We're going to do the DLB next, the deep lunge burpee. This, everyone, is the ultimate full body calisthenic strength training and endurance exercise. It's the deep lunge burpee. Ready? You're going to find a line to put both your feet on, okay? Just watch how I do this and watch the technique. This is important to get. So I'm standing on a crack here. I'm going to step back with my right foot, okay? Left foot's on the line. Take your right hand, put it on the line next to your left foot, okay? So left's on the line, right's on the line. Followed by your left with both feet out and both hands on the line. Bring your heels together. Right now, contract your glutes. Maintain the curve, abs tight, so tag your abs, tag your glutes. Now, don't let the hips sag here. Get them up there, slight bend in your elbows, tiptoe, and look over the edge. Look over the edge. My eyes, if I had a plumb line between my eyes, that plumb line would hit in front of my fingers. That adds more weight to your plank. Now, you can just look over the edge or take your chest to the line with a push-up. Now here's the thing, bring your left foot all the way up to the line and then both feet on the line. Let's quickly go through this again. We don't have a lot of time before our 2 sets of bell swings. So right back, right on the line, left on the line. Both legs back. You can keep this left one hanging off. Either look over the edge or do a push-up. Bring that left one back. Notice my left toes lined up with my right fingertips and tag it at the top. And if you do the opposite side, of course, it's left. Bring the right one up. Ready for bell swings. Get your bell out in 7, 6, and we'll talk here in a minute about the DLBs. 5, because I want you to bell swing. 3, 2, and let's go. Remember, pop your hips into it. Do it for 40 seconds. As you're bell swinging, those 2 minutes of DLBs, I wanted to instruct you and show you how to do it within that time frame. What I want you to do, by the way, you're bell swinging until the clock hits 120. If you're able, do what you can do. Be you, but push you. I would say find a number you can do with the DLBs. 3, 4, or 5. Once you practice them and feel like you're pretty comfortable with them, and do the DLB 6 times that first minute, 6 times that second minute. It might take you 40 to 45 seconds to do 6, maybe 40, 45, but I'd work about 40 to break on the bell swing, put that bell down, whip, walk in place. Keep the heart rate pumping. I'm sure it's pumping. Open up that chest. Perfect posture. Awareness. Tag it. You can tag it anywhere. Grab that bell again for the last time. Okay. Pick it up and swing for 40. Let's go. Pop those hips. Look at me. You're not going way down like this. Your slight bend, a little fourth squat. Popping those hips into it. Letting it swing underneath you. Don't try to resist that bell swing on the way down. So, where was I at before this? So you're swinging it out. Remember, those DLBs, you'll get this. And I really want to promote for you to watch this whole thing through, hopefully, before you just start doing these exercises. Practice each exercise, too. If you're still swinging, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay. Hopefully, whip. Do the whip. Open up the chest. Chin off the chest. Tag the whip. The trapezius, remember tags, the T stands for traps, the A stands for abs. We're not tagging the glutes right now because they're contracting and so they're shortening and lengthening, but you can tag and open up the chest and then awareness of the posture. Be aware of your posture in any circumstance, wherever you're at, in the supermarket. So with that said, so I don't keep rambling, there's your first 10-minute workout. You can go back and do this 2 times, make it a 20 or a 30. But I think that's a good introduction for your Bells for Recovery program. Thanks for doing it. Tell your friends, I'll make them a bell, and they can get with this workout that you can do anywhere with limited space and one piece of repurposed equipment, the kettlebell. Okay, thanks.